my pool blown up. My balls. Oh, back there. Some blankets and extra stuff. Turns out all this crap is just going to stay there. It's not really in the way. But all this, our hamper and stuff, vacuum, that'll all be moved out. My essentials set up. Oh, my burp rags, little thing of wipes. I need to get my cloth wipes in order, but just in case I don't in time, I have that. And then all of my... Oh, there's a bunch of socks in here. Get those out of there. But all my newborn diapers, that's not all of them. Some baby socks for those tiny little feet. And I actually have these. It's disposable rolls for that meconium poop until it starts getting seedy so I don't ruin my diapers. Then I have a second drawer. There's only 27, so I actually have a box of Target because I don't necessarily plan on using them, but just in case I don't have enough cloth or the baby's tiny, I got a box of newborn for those night changes. And all of the, well, I didn't make a couple of them. Those two I didn't make. But the rest of them I did. Oh, socks. All of the little, what do you call them, sleepers. I just put all of them here. Some are gender neutral, some are for girls, some are for boys. Mostly girls, because I feel like it's going to be a girl, and if it's not, then I'll have almost no clothes. But, so there's that. And then I just have the basket with the pillow, and then a mat, a waterproof mat or whatever for the bed. And I think that's it as far as that goes. All of my diapers. Just got the pool filled up last night. I've been having a bunch of extra cervical pains, more birthy than just painful baby moving, so hopefully that's a good sign. Hopefully it's soon. You guys, if I already discussed this with one person, so I figured I'd tell everybody. If you guys don't have Facebook or Instagram, it'll take me a little bit longer to get a video up on YouTube after I have the baby. Ooh. But it should be up within a couple of days of having the baby, so, you know, watch my channel as much as you want. But if you guys start, I've seen some people get really nasty about other people not updating quick. Well, I have 2 other kids, and then I'm going to have a newborn, and I don't know when Tony will have to go back to work, so I may not have time to actually make a video right away for you guys. So keep in touch. I'll try to get something up, you know, even if it's just like a minute or two, just showing you that I had the baby. But you're going to have to wait for the birth and for an introduction video, because I'm a jerk like that. So that'll be fun. The boys are fighting. They always fight. They are always fighting. But I might as well make this my 39-week update. Seriously though, I think I'm going to sleep in this birth tub. Or this, well, it's a pool. Because look at this! I can't remember if I showed you guys before, but it's padded at the bottom. It's pretty tall. My feet just touch the edge. It's so comfy on my butt. I have horrible hips, so it's been pretty awesome. Or I want to sit in it. I don't want to get out of it. So, hey, don't blow in each other's faces! We have the GoPro mounted over there on our mirror. So that will be rolling. And I got my lights up. I was going to put birth affirmations all over my walls, but I can't be bothered. There's a couple of things I need to make after this video. I am doing, directly after this video, I will be doing what I have for my photo shoot and what I've made for the baby. I gave you a little glimpse of like the diapers and stuff, but I'll show you an up close of my favorite ones. But as far as I am doing, move baby move. I think that's the butt. Right there. Yeah. Well, it doesn't want to move for you guys. You see these wicked veins? Those are insane. Crazy. Also, this. Super gross. That's getting pretty bad. My hernia. I actually just realized this morning how gross it's getting. Anyway, back to the update because the baby won't move for you guys. Hiccups have slowed down dramatically. I've been meaning to put this in the last, like, 2 videos that I've made. The baby only hiccups maybe 3 times a day now, which is odd because I was used to, like, 15 to 20 times a day. Constantly hiccuping, but it only hiccups maybe 3 to 5 times a day. It's still head down, which I don't think I've mentioned. Maybe I have. I can't remember. The baby has stayed head down since it flipped last, I think at 36 or 37 weeks when it finally flipped head down, and it stayed there. Hiccups. Last night, my body's definitely working up for the big show, but last night I was almost sure I was in early labor because I was having cervical pains. More, I don't know how else to describe it. It's more birthy. Like, it felt like dilation pains versus the baby just grinding on my cervix. Accompanied with Braxton Hicks, which Braxton Hicks aren't painful, but, I mean, they're uncomfortable because your body's squeezing a pretty decent-sized infant in your abdominal area. And they were lasting about a minute each, and I had... They started at like midnight till 4 a.m. until I forced myself to pass out. I got a little excited, which I tried not to, but as soon as that adrenaline hits, you can't go to sleep. But I was getting them pretty average every 5 minutes or so. But they weren't painful, so I wasn't sure if it was just early labor or not. I hope my water breaks this time like it did with Clyde. Because that was just kind of... See, I've been having them all day, too. It's got to be soon. I hope it's soon. It doesn't have to be soon. I could still go for 3.5 weeks, but I just hope it's soon. But I hope my water breaks like it did with Clyde, because it kind of just, like, it's going to happen within 48 hours. Like, it's the last night I got to the point where mentally I was like, let's do this. Tony got home from work way too late. He was actually... getting ready to go to bed at like 3:30, and I was like, hey, this might be it, so go to bed, get some sleep. But it wasn't, so I don't know. We will see. It's just the waiting game now. It's been a little rough. Both of the boys have been super clingy. Clyde has literally been stuck to me like Velcro. It's been kind of difficult because he's not only been stuck to me like Velcro, but he's also been in an awful mood the last 4 days. So, well, like 4 days ago, 4 or 5 days ago, he had like a 24-hour bug. He threw up a couple times, and then he just had a fever for a day or so. So, that was fun, but he's just been not having it. It's been really, really, really hard. It's been really hard. Oliver, yesterday was just a weird day, so I guess that's another reason why I kind of thought that labor might be initiated. Because Oliver, when I went to go to sleep, Oliver just shot up into his bed on the top bunk like, hey, can I snuggle with you? He hasn't asked to snuggle with me in I don't know how long. And then I'm all emotional, so I'm like, it could be the last time I snuggle with my baby before I have another baby. So, I snuggled with him, and I didn't sleep at all. Not at all. And then eventually I got up, and that's when Tony was getting ready for bed, so I'm like, awesome. Didn't really get much sleep last night, so it's my body preparing myself to get no sleep. But I think that's it. I'm going to use my good camera to videotape the rest of the stuff. But I'm not in labor. I will post an update video, probably a really short one, either when I'm in legit labor, probably not, but after I have the baby, after everything's settled down a little bit, I'll show you guys that I had the baby, but I won't be telling you if it's a boy or a girl. And I probably won't even do the stats by then, like the weight and the height and stuff, because it's not really a rush type of thing like it is in the hospital. I'm going to take my time. But yeah, I think that's it. Okay, see you guys from our next video. Bye! I definitely didn't show you my belly. Might as well. I've made it every week this far. I've moved to the kitchen too, so there's probably a huge echo. You can probably hear the kids even worse because it echoes. So, I feel like I've shrunk. I think the baby has dropped, like, in my pelvis. People say drop low, but it looks like it popped back up. Maybe it didn't. Maybe it's lower. But I feel like it's actually in my pelvis now, so it makes you look like you shrink. But there's it with the shirt on. And shirt up. My awful umbilical hernia from the side. That's it. Not too much longer. I wonder how many more updates I will have with you guys before there's a baby in my arms. Okay, well, now it's officially bye. I'll see you at the next video.